Hello, I'm Dr. Anthony Vipindas from the LV Prasad Eye Institute, and today we will be learning about the basics of a presentation. I have no financial disclosures. By the end of this presentation, you will be able to achieve the following objectives: understanding presentation goals, how to create content, storytelling, understanding color and contrast, understanding your audience, and preparing for the talk itself. The presentation goals are effective communication. You should be able to effectively communicate with your audience. You should be able to teach facts to the audience through your talk. And more importantly, you can also help them understand concepts. The most important aspect of any presentation is to create content that is engaging, that is interactive, and also it should be relevant. You must remember the rule of three. You should always have a structured presentation, keep it simple, and also more importantly, you should keep the audience engaged. And how do you keep them engaged? Write down your speech outline. Use more of images and less of text. You should have a consistent presentation design all throughout your presentation. And try to limit yourself to focusing on one topic per slide. You can also make your presentation quite interactive. Ask questions in between to the audience. You can embed videos and animations, but don't overdo it. You can also embed interactive audience polls where you can ask questions to the audience as you progress through your presentation. And maintain focus and attention. You must also make your presentation relevant. To do that, you should be able to research content that is more appropriate for the talk. You can use case studies and reports as well. You can bring in a little bit about your personal experiences into the talk to have that connect with your audience. And remember, you must tailor it to the audience that you're speaking to. It is all about storytelling. Have a presentation outline in your mind. Create a narrative to the talk, because this leads to a deeper psychological connect to your audience. And you can use a layered approach where you can start with things that are more simpler and basic and progressing towards the ones that are more complex concepts in understanding. One of the most important aspects of any presentation is to be able to balance your color and contrast in the talk. Visuals and backgrounds are everything. They catch the eye of the audience and keep the audience engaged. You must ensure that you have a consistent font size all throughout your presentation. And again, as mentioned, consistency is key. Remember to use the color wheel if you want to understand which colors contrast or complement each other. The audience map. It is important for you to also understand what your audience are. What are they like? Why are they here to listen to you? And what do you want them to do? And how can you connect with them? It is very important to answer these basic questions because your talk will reflect the same and will have a much more deeper impact on the audience that is listening to you. And finally, the talk itself. Remember to segment your talk. It is very important for you to break down the talk into various structures in your mind so that you understand the flow of each of those segments. Remember to time your talk. It is very important for you not to exceed or complete your talk beforehand. It is very important that you time it and you basically use the full amount of time that is given to you to deliver your talk. Voice modulation is everything. It is important for you to stress on important aspects that you want the audience to focus on, and voice modulation through your talk is key to having an audience that is engaged. And the last but not the least is to practice, practice and practice. It is very important for you to continuously keep the talk running in your mind and keep practicing, probably even in front of a mirror, to gain that confidence and go deliver that great talk. So thank you so much for your patient listening, and we wish you amazing experiences as you continue to create some wonderful presentations and great talks. Thank you for your patient listening.